All right. We are back. We are live here on twitch.tv/Perry Von Vicious. Took a few minutes to get going here, and I'll get into that in a little bit. But we are live, and we're gonna be playing some Cuphead. And boy, oh boy, what a day! To say that I'm like a bit behind my skis is kind of understating it. Been one of those days. I was planning to start this stream like about an hour ago, and yet here we are now. Okay, and Cuphead just closing on me. There we go. Okay, now Cuphead's not working. You guys, this has been an uphill battle to make this happen all day. All right, I'm gonna relaunch Cuphead and we'll see if we get it going. Hey, Nickabeans, Bobby Gilbert, Rye, Cody, everybody's rolling in. The whole crew's coming along. Happy to see everybody. I know it's a little bit closer to my normal go live time, so yeah, big crew right from the get go. All right, let's see if we have better luck this time. It looks like we're actually gonna get to play through here. There we go. Now we're rolling. Now it's all happening. I know, Bobby. I'm excited for tomorrow's stream too. For those who weren't here yesterday, tomorrow we're going to be doing 7:30. I'm holding myself to that tomorrow. 7:30 tomorrow, I will be doing a retro monster truck stream. Not playing Beam, not playing a video game at all. We're gonna watch some old monster trucks. I got a whole playlist I've been putting together. There's full episodes from television. There's full event captures and a few little surprises hidden in there. Maybe some old commercials. I got some little interstitial bits from some of the old monster truck things that are really interesting. Some like basically there's not really a better way to say it, but they're like sketches starring the monster trucks and their drivers. It's really gonna be something. All right, let's see here. We already beat this one. Must not have. Otherwise, there'd be like a score, right, telling me that I beat it. All right. We haven't touched Cuphead in a little while. Oh, it's gonna be a good one, Nickabeans. I'm psyched. Let's see, did we do this one already? We must have done this one already. Threatening Zeppelin. I know we did that one. What's this now? Okay. I see. There's the little flag that says I finished that already. All right, so let's do. I think this was the one that was giving us trouble before, so we might as well just hop into it and start the suffering now. For those who've been along for a Cuphead adventure before, you know that I mostly just suffer my way through this stuff. Ah, ah, they're all coming for me. Ah, and there it is. Well, off to a pretty normal start. See, I've been enjoying watching old Monster Jam episodes when they air on their Pluto TV and Prime Video channels. I, I've heard, I will watch that stuff on occasion. They also, on YouTube, Monster Jam will just do like random marathons, and it's all great. Like it's always a blast. Hey, I'm gonna get done in by all the little nothings. Yeah, boy, they really do fire a lot of stuff at me here. Um, Yeah, so Bobby yesterday on the stream was adamant saying that I should really try to get some early 2000s Monster Jam into the stream, and I'm sticking primarily to late 80s, early 90s. Not just because it's what I grew up on, although that definitely factored in. But it's also well, there we go. Hey, hey, Herobotic, the boys watching the Cuphead Netflix show. Hey, so you're, you got we're coming at you from all sides here. Um, but yeah, also because I think that the aesthetic and the vibe of the late '80s, early '90s monster truck stuff is gonna make for some really funny watching together. Ah, oh, jeez. Awesome Max 13, bro. Is that enchanted florals and hey, Mr. Man, welcome. Yeah, tomorrow's going to be the main event for the week, though, and I'm excited. It'll be a little earlier than normal for us. I'm trying to start at 7:30 tomorrow. Getting the getting the evening underway at a more reasonable amount of time than I did today. Boy, today was just a mess trying to get this stream happening. I got home for the day and immediately fell asleep for an hour. That didn't help. Dang it. Bobby Gilbert with the angry face reactions. Be with my kiddo, but I'm gonna try to tune in with him for a little. Oh, that's awesome. I hope he enjoys. It's a real snapshot into like. I mean, I can't put it any other way, because I watched through a bunch of what I'm gonna watch with you guys. Um, and it really is like a snapshot into like a whole culture that doesn't really exist anymore. Like, I just there's something about like the that like farm farm dude aesthetic, but somehow they're on national television because they built a truck vibe. Like, I don't know, it's very weird. Like some of the drivers when you see them, like, I use this all the time to describe stuff like this. They're straight out of central casting. Like a lot of them really do look like you put out a casting call and said, "Give me a guy who would have built a monster truck before it was a profitable thing to do." Like I don't have a much better way to say it than that. Hey, thanks, Nightbot. Nightbot out here doing the hard work for me, promoting my stuff because I've done a terrible job of it thus far this stream. Dang it. Ah, Fooey. Fooey. This is going to be a long stream because I'm doing terribly. But not an actually long stream. This stream may be a little closer to an hour than 2 hours because I gotta I gotta get the workout in tonight. And taking an hour-long nap when I got home for the day did not make that happen any faster. Dang it. Izzy Bose Gaming, hello. Gilbert said you became Perry 3 belts last night on my stream. Hey, the game reflecting reality. That's cool. And to Cody Brooks, my weekend was good. It was a rare weekend without bookings, but much needed. I rested a lot. In fact, I'm kind of looking at my ability. Like when I got home today, I fell asleep for a full hour, and I think that might actually, the fact that I'm clearly able to do that right now, may be working in my favor because on Friday, I have to be to Rip Bison's, what most people would think of as nighttime. I got to be to him at about 4 in the morning on Saturday so that we can get to our booking up in Maine. We got two shows for Limitless Wrestling Saturday in Maine, and one on Sunday before we come home. So I'll be leaving for the weekend at 4 a.m. Saturday and getting home at about 7:30 p.m. on Sunday. Dang it. Ah, phooey. Izzy Bose Gaming. How is Cuphead treating you? Cuphead's treating me how I believe it treats everyone, with a fair deal of frustration, but equal parts entertainment. It's a very fun and cool looking game, but it is difficult and frustrating. And I will say, my insisting on talking through playing it does not make it any easier. Ah, dang it! I got a little further that time. Bobby Gilbert says hatred, pure hatred. Yeah, that's kind of how Cuphead treats me. Yeah, it does sound like right. Like that's everyone's experience with this game. It's very difficult. It's super fun. I mean, they make you earn the victories. You never come away going like, I got lucky that time. It's like, nope. I played that level 13 times before I finally got a passing grade. I earned every bit of that. Um, Tried to do the little jump to avoid bumping into the big flying guy. Got hit by one of the little ones. Love this game. It's my favorite. It's a great game. Um, and I feel bad that it took me so long to jump on board with it because the style of animation and all that, and even like the way that they've taken something like essentially like little shooter levels and they've made them like really kind of non-violent through their cartoonish representation of the finger guns is so my style. It's a funny thing to say as a pro wrestler, but I don't really like violence. So to me, anytime you can take some of the danger away from something that's on the face of it violent. I really enjoy that. I know I was close that time. That's the closest I've come so far. Let's see, it's even worse when you're a perfectionist like me. I'm such a completionist. Hey, hey, look at that new follow. Thank you. Welcome aboard, Gregory3890. Glad to have you. Yeah, I'm not a perfectionist, but I am a completionist, and that makes a lot of games very frustrating for me. It also makes other things frustrating. Collecting toys can be very frustrating. Watching movies or TV can be frustrating. Cody says, "Nice. I went to GCW in Hartford on Friday, and then watched the other two New England shows on Saturday and Sunday. That's awesome. All those shows looked amazing. Super happy for so many of my friends that were involved on those shows. Very, very cool. I won't get into the behind the scenes stuff. I was supposed to go out to those shows to possibly do a couple things, and for a number of very uninteresting reasons that all amount to me just being an adult, uh, I was unable to go out for those, which is a real shame. But you know, you can't be at every show all the time, and there will be others. You know, GCW ain't going anywhere. They'll be back. See, have you played this game called Undertale? I have not. I've seen a few streamers play it a little bit, and I have a lot of friends who have played it and have good things to say. So it's on my list of potential maybes. Regular stream viewers will know uh, I have a very small number of what we would consider like modern or current video games that I play. I tend to play like older games or like things that aren't even really video games. Like this one guy made an incredible sim of Epcot Center as it was on opening day, and it's not a game because there's no game to play in it. It's just a thing that you kind of like you go around and you explore. And God, I love that. I gotta pull that up on stream again sometime soon. I haven't done it in a little while. Um, I have to lurk for a minute. Haven't gotten dinner yet. Oh, been there. You gotta eat. You gotta eat. You gotta hydrate. And if you're like me, when it's time to eat, you gotta eat a lot. It's like a full-time job. Ah, phooey. Bobby Gilbert says I got a game you might like. Tell me about it, Bobby. I will say, before we went live here, I was really on the fence. I wasn't sure what I was gonna play. Cuphead was sort of like a last minute decision. I have something that Bobby Gilbert has tried to get me to play on stream for a long time that I finally downloaded. Unfortunately, it had to update right before stream, and it basically like froze everything. So I had to stop it mid-update, and it made me start the stream late. So I won't say what it is. I don't want to spoil the surprise, or who knows? I might decide to just not play it. Crap. I'm so close. Ah, I died. Oh, the big subscription from Joey Nails rolling in. Oh, speaking of people who'd be excited. You know, maybe I will break the story. Uh Bobby Gilbert and Joey Nails have both been begging me to get it, begging me to do it for a long time. And those who know that I love a game where you can explore Disneyland. Uh Disneyland just dropped in Fortnite. So I did download it, and probably next week I'm gonna break it out and give it a shot. But I was gonna do it tonight, but it had to update right before I went live, and I could not abide by how long it was taking. Fortnite updates are slow as shit, and they make my entire computer hate life, and subsequently they make me hate life right along with it. Fortnite Simpsons is out too. Yeah, I've been watching a few people play The Simpsons on Fortnite, and it looks like a blast. So who knows? We'll see. Right now, I'm sticking like I'm just going to be base level everything, not buy anything in the game, go as cheap and as simple as I can. I just want to explore the Disneyland thing that they added, and kind of like get my feet wet in the game. You know, very like very dipping my toes in the waters, so to speak. This guy's got me cornered. I was so close. Ah, another new follower. Well, welcome aboard, everybody. It's Fortnite with Bobby and Joey. Official Chris Sanders. Hey, Chris Sanders. Good to see you, man. Welcome aboard. Happy to have you. Everyone's having a good time watching me struggle and suffer through the wonder and difficulty that is Cuphead. For those who may not have seen on the Grind YouTube channel today, they released my main event match from Celebration Day, myself against Rip Bison for the Grind Grand Championship, defending my Grind Grand Championship in a crazy and brutal match. Everyone should absolutely check that out when they have the chance. And I'm gonna go ahead and drop the links in the chat there. Everyone should definitely, if you haven't already, check out Pro Wrestling Grind. They are my home promotion, one of two, them and Blitzkrieg Pro. The places to see Perry Von Vicious in the Western Mass region. Oh geez, yeah, there was nowhere. I was trapped. There was nowhere for me to go. And this weekend, if you're looking to see Perry Von Vicious, I got 3 shows up in Maine. Got got 3 shows for Limitless Wrestling in Maine. 2 shows on Saturday, 1 show on Sunday. At it's essentially the Bangor Comic Con. I forget what the actual event is called. But yeah, I may see an old celebrity friend of mine there. For those who've never heard the story before, if you know the show Pete and Pete, you know Little Pete, Danny Tamborelli. My freshman year of college, I went out to my family's Thanksgiving. My extended family does Thanksgiving in Worcester at one of my aunt's houses. And my aunt Taryn, who is a showbiz person, her husband was producer of 60 Minutes for a long time, and she has been on and off Broadway for years and produced a lot of things for TV. Kind of gave me a heads up. She said, "Hey, just so you know, one of my famous friends is going to be coming to Thanksgiving. He happens to be in town with no family to hang with because he's filming a thing. So it's probably a guy that you're familiar with. Try not to freak out." And there at my Thanksgiving dinner was Little Pete, Danny Tamborelli. Unreal, very strange moment. But he and Big Pete will both be at the Comic-Con. So who knows? Maybe I'll be accompanied to ringside by Little Pete. Swinging a mess with the big shot. Come on, get it together. Ah, phooey. Yeah, I think it would be pretty cool. When I first get there, if I can pry myself away from Rip long enough, because he's not going to want to walk around and talk to people and see things. That's not what he does when he goes places. Um, I'm gonna just go straight to their table where they're doing their signing and just say, "Hey, I'm wrestling. Do you want to come accompany me to the ring?" Because you never know. Worst that happens is he says no. Best that happens is I come out to the ring to Polaris, the theme song to Pete and Pete, with Pete and Pete in tow. Maybe I could cosplay as Artie, the strongest man in the world. Interesting fact not everyone knows. The actor who played Artie, the strongest man in the world, was also the voice of Cotton Hill on King of the Hill. And he played Weird Al's father in Weird, the Al Yankovic story. Yeah, that's true. Pete and Pete is older than some of the folks in the chat tonight. That's absolutely true. That's true. I guess some of what I'm saying is just nonsense to some of the folks who were hanging like Joey Nails and Bobby Gilbert are going, "What is Pete and Pete? And what is Artie, the strongest man in the world?" Which, like, fair enough. I'm trying to think what else Little Pete was in. I know he was in the Babysitters Club, and I believe he was in. He might have been in Harriet the Spy. But I don't really recall. Big Pete, of course, was in the frickin' Home Alone movies. I mean, come on. He was a sibling to Kevin McAllister. Let's go. Kevin, you're such a disease. You're what the French call les incompetents. We got to play that Home Alone game again come Christmas time. See if we can actually get past some of the levels this time. Ah, of all the ways to go. Oh, look how much further I was that time. Yeah, Bobby Gilbert, what's Home Alone? Listen here. Frickin' fetus. That's right, Danny Tamborelli was in all that. He was great on all that. I always forget who was like, I mean, the fact that all that launched Kenan Thompson's career, like, that's wild. I saw Lori Beth Bimberg recently made some appearances on a few things. That was a Nickabean sketch. That's a good catch, man. All that was so good. Um, I am thinking maybe around the holidays when everyone's kind of at home with a lot more time to kill. I might want to do a couple watch along streams where I'm just going to pick some stuff that, like, I won't save the stream. I won't upload it to YouTube. I'll do nothing where copyright's going to be an issue. It'll just be a live event. If you were here, you were here. If you weren't, you weren't. And we'll watch some stuff that we couldn't get away with otherwise. Like maybe we'll watch some all that. We could watch some actual like TV wrestling and stuff. Like I think it would be fun to watch some movies that featured monster trucks. Um, Take This Job and Shove It, Police Academy. Both of those films heavily featuring Bigfoot. Huh, 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 huh. But we're gonna see how the watch along works out tomorrow. I think I've picked stuff. It's all monster truck stuff I was able to find on YouTube, so I know I can have it on YouTube without getting a copyright strike because it's already there, uploaded by fan accounts. So I'm pretty sure I can get away with all that. I don't think it'll be an issue on Twitch either, but we're gonna find out. Um, but that's one of the nice things about watching something that no one else really cares about. I don't think anyone's really keeping an eye out for 1989, ESPN monster truck clips. I don't think that's. I don't think there's a huge market for it, and I don't think anyone really cares. Ah, dang it. Bum, ba-dum, bum. A rough run of it here on Cuphead. But I'm gonna try to hit. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get close to an hour and a half on this stream before I gotta call it. I got shoulders tonight. This week, just because of the way the timing is working out with shows coming up, I'm gonna swap my regular split up a little bit and do shoulders tonight and then do abs tomorrow rather than trying to do them both on the same night. And see how that works for me. I think it'll mean I can do a little bit more of an intense core workout tomorrow than I normally do, because I'll usually do my core stuff either in between shoulder sets or at the end, and that doesn't leave a whole lot in the tank for core. Now, admittedly, I don't. I view my core workouts as being kind of the only workout I do that's like a functional thing. Like I'm doing it for strength in the ring, strength and stability and safety. Whereas everything else I do, all of my arm stuff, my shoulder stuff, my leg stuff, my chest stuff, my back stuff, that's all for aesthetics. Like I'm trying to grow muscles so that I look the part. I really don't care if they're that strong. Like that's there's really there's two kinds of lifting, right? There's bodybuilding where you're lifting to achieve a certain appearance, and there's powerlifting, which is you're trying to build strength and functionality. I I'm big enough and strong enough. The strength thing's not an issue for me. I don't have issues picking people up. I don't have issues, getting myself off the ground. That guy came right at me and I just let it happen. Um, but the looking the part has never been, my whole life has never really been the strong suit. So now that I'm a little bit older and a little bit more in control of myself and my life, and I mean, admittedly, bodybuilding's, 90% diet anyway. So it's a little easier to control. Uh, really struggling. But yeah, maybe I'll put out really what I need to do is start a Discord, get everyone in there kind of collaboratively giving me ideas. Because if we're going to do some longer streams during the holidays, I'm going to need some help thinking through like what we're going to watch. Ah, we can play group games like Jackbox. Bobby Gilbert says in roids. If only. Bobby says, oh, I want to be a mod. That's true. We were talking about that. Bobby Gilbert yesterday was coming in clutch, taking clips while I was playing Beam with the monster trucks. We were going off some super ramps and managed to hit the target a couple times, which I wouldn't know it from watching the clips on TikTok and stuff of people doing that kind of stuff, but turns out pretty difficult. He says I could make you a Discord. I mean, I can make my own. I just gotta take the time. Like I have a Discord account. Like I'm there. I have a profile, and I'm a member of a few others. Normally, I would say like, oh, I'll put out a tweet and everyone reply with like what you think we should watch on some watch-alongs or like some like collaborative group games we could play or something. But what I end up with when I do that is a whole bunch of people that don't tune in, throwing their votes in, and like, who cares what they want? They're not watching. I mean, they don't even follow me on Twitch. They're barely human. Oh, I know I was really close that time. Ah, that's right, Bobby. I'm keeping an eye on who is and isn't live over on Twitch because when I wrap up here, I'm hoping, because I believe it's tonight, I'm hoping we can raid Frank Howley. He's going to be watching. I believe he's watching Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2 tonight on his channel. Even though spooky season, as they call it, has come and gone, he's still trying to wrap up some horror movies, some slasher films that he had on his list. This whole episode is just going to be me trying to beat this frickin' flower. Being down 2 HP already is not good. Ah, the boomerang got me. It got me. I keep getting somewhere between a third and like 4/5 of the way through this. Or 2/3 and 4/5 of the way through this, and just not quite getting the job done. They got me. They got me. And yes, I am still drinking iced coffee at 9 p.m. after falling asleep in the middle of the afternoon. Don't judge me. I'm a grown up. I can live however I want to live, no matter how poorly. See the chat popping off. Someone's giving me a hard time. I can tell. I'll see it in a second. Ah, ah, come on. Serious about playing Fortnite next week. Maybe we could do a simulcast. Maybe. Maybe. It will be the first time I've ever touched the game. So I'm expecting it to be just a, Whole concept is pro wrestler plays Fortnite for the first time. So the first time might not be the one to do the simulcast, but in the future, since I'll have it, and as they say on Arrested Development, and that way you have it. There was a lot of this going around. Oh yeah, Frank Alley just went live. We're going to be, for sure, we're going to be watching Nightmare on Elm Street with him when this wraps up. Oh, I'm so close. Oh, I did it. We did it. Let's go. Let's go. With 1 hit point left. Come on. Come on. You kidding me right now? Let me see some emotes in the chat. We did it. It took 41 minutes. 41 minutes of the stream and we managed a B-. Let's go. Heck yeah. There we go. There's emotes in the chat. Yeah, look at them. Look at it coming to life. Hey, look at that. I got one of the soul contracts back. Good. All right, what do we got down here? What's this thing? The dye house? We're going to give it a shot. That's the tough. Oh boy, look at this freaking dude. Hello? Yes? Dragged in. You think you're just gonna ankle on over to the next aisle? Well, that ain't how it works, genius. Geniuses, plural. You mugs ain't going nowhere till you finish up here. Giving them debtors their medicine, all of them. Now scram. I see. Well, looks like I still have more to finish up out here. We got a flag planted there. Got a flag planted there. Got one there. I'm assuming this flag. What is this? Is this one of the checkpoints? No, we did that one. Okay, good, good. Let's see what's up top. I see some up top areas here. Let's see. We'll go back and check those in a minute. We got flags planted here. We got a shop. We got a flag planted there. So these are, I think, all things that we did, right? Oh, here we go. Clip joint calamity. All right. Oh, I remember this now. Oh, I remember this. This was super hard, and I got really close a few times. Okay. Okay, we're doing it. We're taking on the boxing frogs. Let's go. Surrounded. I can't shoot that one for some reason. Ah, they shoved me right into him. Hey, for like one of the first tries, that's not bad. Almost 2/3 of the way through. All right, here we go. Here we go. I love the cartoon characters in the background. Oh, now what are they doing? Oh no! I didn't know what was coming for me. Exactly 2/3 on the little pike there. All right, all right. I'm feeling good about this one. I'm feeling good. I think we got it. I got. I'm on more solid ground with this one than I was in that last one. I think. I didn't want to exit to the map though. Come on, get it together. Let's show these guys what's up. Oh, well, you got me. Phooey. Ah, they got me again. All right, all right. Okay. That's all right. That's not the end of anything. We can do this. Ah, 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 ah. Ah, dang it. I was like, oh, we're doing so good right from the get-go, and then immediately I just start getting wrecked. Holy crap, what on earth? Oh no. Ah, I don't even know how to attack him when he gets to that point. I think I gotta hit that boxing glove, but I don't know. I don't know. What on earth? You turned into a cash register? You went for broke and now you're croaked. I get it, because he's a cash register and I'm broke. Okay. Well, look, I respect it. I didn't transform into nothing, so what chance did I have? Got to the same point. I got to figure out how I attack this cash register thing. That's difficult. That's hard. All right, we're gonna go. We're gonna go at least till 9:30 here. It's not gonna be a long stream tonight. It's gonna be one of the shorter streams, but we got off to a late start and we got off to a rocky start with some tech problems. So I'm taking it as a win that we got rocking and rolling at all here. But be here tomorrow for the watch along of some retro monster trucks. I found some great stuff, curated a list just for us. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. The little punching bag didn't do anything. I jumped at it. I shot at it. Hmm. I'm gonna look it up real quick. I'm gonna I'm gonna cheat. I'll look it up. Don't worry, we're gonna figure this out. Oh, I got to parry off that lever. Okay, that's the thing I'm not good at, the little double jump thingy. Resulting in symbols to determine which attacks the machine will use. Damage can only be dealt to the slot machine when its eyes are open during the attack. Holy crap, come on. There we go. Ah, 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 ah. Oh no. Wow. Okay, I got a little bit further though. I did a little bit better. Yikes. Oh, they got me. I'm gonna be really psyched if we can beat this before we call it a stream, because this has not been an easy challenge here. Ah, 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 ah. They got me. That quick, huh? And oh man, come on. I know I was closer that time. Oh man, I saved up all my hit points for the end, and his very first special attack got me. Made it all the way to the end with all 3 hit points. Unreal. Dang it, there goes 1 hit point. And there's another. I'm in trouble. Almost immediately. Got him with 3 of the big attacks, though. I'll take that as a small victory. We got another couple tries here before we're going to call it a stream. Only got 1 HP left. And I shot all my big shots, so... Ah, there it goes. How close was I? Oh, really, like, no closer. Are you kidding me? Come on. Ah. It's like it's so close. I'm right at the last bit of his attacks. Ah, brutal. I like when he goes all Sonic the Hedgehog there. We've made it to the back end here with all of the hit points in tow, except for those, which I lost for no good reason. Oof. All right, we got like maybe like 2-3 more tries here before we're gonna see about raiding Frank, see if he's watching Nightmare on Elm Street just yet. Saved up a bunch of special attacks for this. I got greedy and tried to get another hit in there. Shouldn't have done it. Shouldn't have done it. That was a mistake. They took 1 hit point away there. Really not making a ton of progress here. I gotta figure out a better strategy on some of these special attacks. I don't know. I think this might be our last round to give it a shot. Let's see if we can do it. We're definitely getting better every time. I'm often getting to the very end there with all 3 hit points. They just get taken from me so quickly. those are so hard to navigate. So hard to navigate. All right, let me prep here. We'll do one more try because why not? We got to do one more. We got to do one more. I'm not gonna. I feel like it's so hard to let it go. It's so hard to say that that's enough. Because if there's anything they did well, is they made this game addicting. Oh, lost a hit point before we even get to the end. Come on. Lost 2 hit points before the end. There it is. There it is. Hate to see it. All right, you guys, we're going to call that a stream. Thank you for hanging out while I struggle my way through Cuphead. It's been awesome to see everybody. Tomorrow night, 7:30, we're doing Monster Truck Watch Along for the first time. I got some great stuff picked out. We're going to have a blast. There's some crazy characters for you to see. There's some wild racing, some awesome trucks, some deep cuts, some well-known stuff, and some really funny stuff that I've found for us. So really looking forward to that. 7:30 tomorrow night. For now, we are gonna raid Frank Howley, and we're gonna go check out what Frank's up to on his stream. I want you all to pop in, say hi for me, throw him some emotes from the channel, show him some love.